Hey, Capricorns. How's it going? So much love from you guys from the April video. I'm trying to kind of do how I do the readings in reverse because I end up doing, I'm a Libra, right? So I feel very in tune with like the time of year between September and maybe more like July till December. And I always end up doing the winter ones and the spring ones last. And that's my bad. So I'm trying to flip this around. So this is going to be a love reading for May, and then I'm going to pull it all the way into June, just in case if you come back next month and it doesn't resonate for you. This time I'm going to do a gypsy spread, which is past, present, future. Kind of old school. Calling in guides, calling in angels, calling in anyone from the highest good only who has a message to come forward for Capricorns in love for May and then June. What do we have for Capricorns in love, May and June? Okay. Just heard the word fighting. Fighting. It's like fighting for your life. I don't know what that's all about. Oh! So that came out. That's the Seven of Swords. I hate that card. That's my Sneaky Pete card. That's somebody... I think we're going to have a conversation about trust issues. I think that's what's about to happen here. One more time. Past, present, future. All right. Recent past. So this is somebody being trapped in a traditional way of thinking. You know, you have the Hierophant there. That doesn't always mean marriage. It could be somebody's trapped in a marriage. But it's like... So you have this air sign come in. Here's the messenger of air. Oh, I heard that song. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. Maybe it's a Christmas song. It's old school. So that card just came out in reverse. That's like failure to... It's like this air sign person came in because something wasn't working with a fire sign. Okay. This Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I kind of just want to be like, this time it works. And I think that I want to say this time because there are multiple indications here of one or both parties having had like crappy relationships before. Because then you have a whole bunch of stuff in reverse here. Why is this caution in reverse? Yeah, and I think this talks about like, this is the Nine of Fire with the Sun. I think this goes back to what we were talking about last month, in that it's like you have everything that you could ever want right at your fingertips, but you don't believe it. And that's a cycle that is causing this traditional thing to kind of like be topsy-turvy. And I kind of just want to put out some kind of like warning or something to be careful about the self-doubt thing, because of the principles and properties of manifestation. Like if you're always saying, well, this is never going to work out, then that's exactly what you're going to get. And then I also want to talk about scales and taking the good and the bad with the good. Like not everything is going to be perfect, and just because like you fight once even if it's a big old fight, doesn't mean that they're just going to run away from you because somebody else did. Right. This is like karmic past life, meant to be. You got karma here, spiritual contract here, spiritual contract here. And right in the center, you have the sun and the Four of Wands upright. So basically what this is saying is that here in your recent past, you have met somebody who very potentially can change your life in ways that we didn't think was possible. Because Capricorn has got some strength issues and some disappointment issues. More disappointment. Hermit. Oh my goodness. So coming up in mid-May, I think it's important. Why is all this disappointment here right in the center of the spread? What's with this disappointment, please? Okay. So something is going to happen in mid-May that has to do with options and confusion and a little bit of manipulation. And I heard, told you so. And so what is that all about? A tower moment. And I think that may be why I heard the word fighting. But I also, oh, I just ate sage. Excuse me. And I feel like I stuck my foot in my mouth. You know what that saying is, where you like say too much and then I choked on my own words. I kind of feel like that's what this is. Because up here I was talking about just because you have a big fight with somebody doesn't mean that they're going to run away from you. And here we have this fight and this disappointment with, I'm hearing, told you so. So it's like, if you're going to manifest that the person is going to leave, then that's what's going to happen. Told you so. And the universe is like, you're right, you did tell us so. However, if you work to a place where you stop believing that everyone is going to leave you because they have, then you'll be able to find something more solid, because the sun and this really strong foundation here with the Hierophant twice, you very well could marry this person if you let them love you. But I think that might be one of the issues, because it's like as soon as you fight one time, I feel like Capricorn spins out. Told you so. And then like has got problems after that. So, but here you have strength and this Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. Someone is willing to talk to you. Someone is willing to delay a breakup, to delay a tower moment, to talk to you. And I'm not sure that is something that this Capricorn has ever had before. Because normally it's like, told you so, and then they're out the door, and then Capricorn's by themselves as a hermit. But this is someone who's like, let me give you strength. Here's a strength card. Let me give you words of love. Page of Water. Let me give you words of passion. Page of Wands. Let's not just be hasty and throw everything away, which is beautiful. Bam. Because they're interested in this too. It's just, I feel like this Capricorn, told you so. Like, that's all. I just keep wanting to say that. But I don't feel like... Just hold on. Just hold on. And don't choke on sage, right? Let them talk. There's a lot of wanting to talk over here, because I think maybe something's found out, and then maybe like you know, interpreted incorrectly, something about text and online stuff, told you so. I mean, whatever, but allow them to talk, because I think if you're willing to listen, this Ace of Wands might lighten something for you. So why is the Hermit here? So this is you, like, maybe 3rd week in May, trying to decide if you want to allow this Tower moment to change everything for you. Because then you have a Page here too. I mean, this is you listening. But you're feeling like left out in the cold of this relationship. And I think it's because of this, like, fight. I think the feeling of being left out in the cold is self-inflicted. Because you have a King of Cups and a Knight of Cups. I mean, it's like he or she keeps shoving this cup of love at you. And you're like, I don't want your cup. And you shove it back across the table. But then you're like, but I feel left out in the cold now. And this is like mental sabotage. I just want to be like, just trust. But then I'm hearing, told you so. And it's almost like I, Capricorn, know beyond a reasonable doubt that if I trust you, I'm going to get hurt. Told you so. And it's almost like I was saying before, like the told you so moment was manifested because they thought about it so hard. And then the other thing is that it's like almost like somebody went searching for trouble. Does that make sense? To where if you're like, got this like suspicious feeling and then, oh, there's your phone and you're like, they're asleep on the couch and you're just kind of like, scroll-a-rooney. Let's see what we can find in the phone. And lo and behold, Felicia is there. You know, like, ooh, you did a great job today. And he's like, thanks. And that was all he said. And you're like, told you so. You said thanks. Who's Felicia? Or just whatever. And he's like, listen, please just listen to me. I'm a nice person and I have friends. And you're like, but I told you so, but I told you so. And this doesn't feel jealous. Please understand that it does not feel jealous. Like this Capricorn is like some person who like is some kind of weird stalker spy. This is a very hurt person who has no trust in anybody because no one has earned any trust from them, period. So, but what I'm saying is that I feel like this Tower moment could bring down everything based on something that's a miscommunication. So before, if you're watching this, before it happens, take heed. And the moment that you feel yourself getting ready to explode and cause this Tower moment, allow them to talk first. Even if you have to sit on your hands and say, okay, you talk, and then hold your breath until they're done talking, do that because it is, I mean, I know how it feels to be fired up and to have something to say. I'm sorry, Piggy. Oh my God, I just kicked her in the face. I'm sorry, Piggy. Oh no. See, because coming out of the end of May, you end up with the Emperor. That's like your man. Because the ships of waiting for I told you so to happen, they never show up. Because you have this big, strong, like, lion who's like, no, I told you so. Ooh, I just got chills. Right? I mean, you got this, like, broken-ish type girl, like, everyone's going to hurt me, I told you so. And he's like, no, let me tell you something. By all means, buddy. I'd like to hear what you got to say. Oh, I love that. I love it. But we're still leaving the month with, like, a little bit of confusion. And we have the Death card. So what is this the ending of? I feel like it's the ending of this I told you so era, because we move on to his I told you so. I told you I was going to love you. I told you I have this offer to give you. And I think this death card is a is representing the fact that I think towards the end of May, you kind of like open up your shell and like start to believe them. Yeah. Because then you're going to go with this new pentacle. Oh my God, I love that. Because like, it's like you could have other options. And I kind of feel like with this over here, you're not really, you're still at this place where you're pushing the cup back across the table. And you're kind of looking around and you're like, well, but the only really one that the only cup that I want is his cup. So, and see, and you're going to have victory with that. You will have victory with this air sign because this air sign is wise. Look at that owl. That is a very wise person. That's somebody who's been through it. That's somebody who's not trying to hurt somebody else. That is somebody who is genuine and honest and like clear minded. There's no like fuzz in this. It's very much like, no, I told you so. I'm going to love you and you're going to let me. So there. All right. But that kind of love is a burden. And I think I said that last month. And I think that the air sign kind of likes that a little. The challenge makes him feel like he's got to be all manly and wrangle his wildcat of a woman. Which, you know. See, because I think that there's a higher knowing. Like this, I told you so, it seems very superficial. Kind of like, I told you so, but what if I'm wrong? And I feel like I kind of want to like twiddle my fingers and like kind of kick my foot around. Like, but what if I'm wrong? You are wrong. You are wrong. Because this dude like loves you hard. Or is starting to, or is like moving in that direction, or like feels this Six of Pentacles type feeling. So what can we expect? Let me tell you to flip my deck. Flip my deck. Flip my deck. Ah. What can we expect, Spirit, please, in June for this same couple after this new birth of this new era of trusting? See? Then you get what you want. Oh my God. And then you have heart healing. Yay! Oh, with your air sign. Oh my God, I love this dude. Whoever this is the second, I think I'm reading for the same group of people. This is the second reading for Capricorn I've done where this like hot air sign is like literally like a knight in shining armor. I'm super jealous right now. And look at what just came out. The air sign in shining armor on the white horse. Oh my God. Oh, but I do feel like there's some competition. Maybe a little gossip coming up. And the gossip might have to do with this tower moment. But there's, I mean, there's, you know, a defensive nature from him because I kind of feel like he's satisfied with you or with Capricorn. And the decision here then is to, like, he's going to be willing to fight. I mean, if this guy is a Libra, he will fight anybody for you. Sweet Capricorn. And it doesn't have to be an air sign. It doesn't have to be a Libra. And this could be vice versa. This could be Capricorn as the knight in shining armor. You know what I'm saying? And you could be a female. So just however this works out for you. But the point is that this new era coming is making Capricorn feel just better. But this isn't something that happens overnight. I mean, we're talking moving out into like 8 weeks from now to where the scales are starting to come to a place and you're coming to the Ten of Pentacles and like getting everything that you want. I mean, this is not something that's going to happen overnight. And even when it's sunshiny and bright, it's still a little murky because of the past. And I kind of feel like it's that way on both sides. I mean, you've got this air sign over here who has some betrayal in his past or her past, and like sleepless nights and like being afraid to try to love again. But I think that, Piggy, what are you doing, Pig? Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God, she's so sassy. She snorted at me. So this air sign, or whoever this is, has also had issues. And I think they've gone through like relationship after relationship, kind of just tossing them away because nothing felt right. But now that it does feel right, I don't think that they're really willing to let go. Like, they got the clarity of who they wanted and where it was going to be. And after that, they were just willing to... I'm just really happy for you guys. And here's Capricorn. Here's Capricorn and Justice again. I think that came out last time as well. And this is everybody laying their seat. You guys, I can't wait till June for you. Because it... And then the cycle of drama is over. Okay, so May is going to be trying because May is going to bring up the I told you so factor. And that is where you are going to be tested on whether or not you're going to believe this person. And I feel that for some of you, you should believe them, because it feels genuine. Like all of these cups keep getting offered to you only. And so for May, that's going to be a rough ride to deal with your emotions and your past and your trust issues and everything else. But if you can get past that and you can put an end to those worries, coming into June, I mean, we're talking about a very, very beautiful start. I mean, even though the start's already happened, it feels like a new start with a new understanding. Because it kind of feels like this whole thing got started based on the joke of, well, we're never going to work out, so let's Netflix and chill anyways. And then now, like, it's turning into real emotion. And so that, like, changed things. But I do feel like with all these Hierophants up here, like, this person very well could be somebody that you end up with for, like, the long haul. And so if you can get past whatever big fight this is coming up here in mid-May, then June is going to be very beautiful for you, because you have the Ace of Pentacles waiting for you. Okay? So that is all I have for you. Hope it resonated. Instagram, dharmajane.8. Private readings are in the box below. And until next time, have a good one.